Okay, shall I proceed now? Write the next example. Now listen to me. An object is being projected. They will provide you the question like this. Our object is being projected with some initial velocity. Take u is equals to 100. Okay, 50 meter per second. Will this object go in a straight line? No. It will be following a parabolic path. So it is following this path with an angle, let's say 53 degrees. An object is being projected. An object is being projected with angle 53 degree with initial velocity 50 meter per second. Question is, find out the time period. Find out the time period when velocity vector at any point making an angle say 37 degree or say 53 degree. Now whenever they provide you the value less than 90 degree or more than 90 degree, where to put the point? If I say this question is been provided like this, an object is been projected with certain velocity and certain angle, okay, and I need a time period where they say that acceleration vector and velocity vector is making an angle, for example 37 degree. Okay, then where should I put that 37 degree? Over here, or before h max or after h max? So let us try to understand that also. Consider this is the parabola. Okay, this is the projectile path. Can I say this is the position of h max? If this is the position of h max, and where is the direction of acceleration vector? Downward. G is acting in the downward direction. So G is acting in the downward direction. Velocity vector, at this point velocity will be acting in this direction now. Velocity vector is nothing but instantaneous velocity. Direction of what? Instantaneous velocity. This is your Vx and obviously this is your Vy. These are the terms we know. Okay. Now, if I ask you, what will be the angle between acceleration vector and this is velocity vector? Can I say the angle between them is more than 90 degree? Yes or no? Whenever the question provides you the angle between velocity vector and acceleration vector greater than 90 degree, then always select the point before the h max. Okay, got my point. Why I am saying this? Because tan alpha is always equals to Vy upon Vx now. Before h max that becomes positive, after h max that becomes negative now. So over here at this point, can I say this is the direction of Vx and can I say this is the direction of Vy? And where is acceleration vector? Acceleration vector is also acting in the downward direction. Yes or no? If I want to write the tan alpha here, then this is your instantaneous velocity, then this is your alpha, then over here tan alpha can be written as minus Vy upon Vx. Yes or no? So be careful what they have been provided the angle. If the angle is this angle is less than 90 now. Are yes or no? Let's say this angle is called as phi. So phi is here smaller than what? 90 degree. Phi is here greater than 90 degree. Now the question says initial velocity is 50 meter per second at an angle projected 53 degree. Find out the time period when the acceleration vector and velocity vector makes an angle 37 degree. If it is 37 degree, can I substitute after h max or before h max? After h max. So consider this is your velocity vector g, and at this point can I say this is your velocity vector v. I got my point. Okay, can I say this angle is being given how much? 37 degrees. If this angle is given 37 degree, can I say this is alpha? No. Alpha is always the angle between whom and whom? Velocity vector and Vx. So this is your alpha. So what is the total angle? 90 degree. If I subtract 37, left out is what? 53 degrees. I got my point. So the question is now, an object is being initially projected with 53 degree with velocity 50 meter per second. Find out the time period when the velocity vector and acceleration vector is making an angle 37 degree. I got my point. Now all you need to use what? Tan alpha. Over here tan alpha is nothing but minus times of Vy upon Vx. Okay, use this, substitute the value and tell me the answer for time period. Okay, shall I now? Everyone got the answer? Okay. Now, tan alpha, before calculating, so can I write this as ux? If this is ux, ux is nothing but u cos theta, and u cos theta cos 53, cos 53 is nothing but 3 by 5. Velocity is 30, that means 50 into 3 by 5, that is nothing but what? 30 meter per second. So similarly over here along the y-axis, can I write u sin theta, and u sin theta is nothing but 4 by 3. That means can I say that uy is nothing but how much? 40 meter per second. So we have now vy and we have now ux. Okay. Now substituting in that tan alpha is how much? Tan of 53 degree, which is equals to, can I write, minus times of vy upon vx. Can I write like this? Okay. Similarly, vy velocity is always dependent on acceleration. It is changing. Then can I say that this is nothing but minus times of uy minus of gt upon ux? Can I say that? Yes or no? Because this velocity is always constant. Okay, substituting the value, tan of 53 is nothing but 4 by 3. Yes, very good. So 4 upon 3, which is equals to minus times of initial velocity in y direction is 40 minus of 10t upon 30. Can I say this one is 1, this one is 10? Anything? No. So can I say 40 is equals to minus 40 plus of 10t, or t is equals to 80 upon 10, that is what? 8 seconds. Everyone got this answer? Very good, very good. So this is how we generally do the answer. When we do this when we do in this form, when acceleration vector and velocity vector's angle is given. Okay, same thing. We are finding what? Find what? Time here. So find time when it is making angle 37 degree. So we will be using these data if this angle is given. Okay. Okay, shall I? Example number 2 on this one. Same topic. Again, they will ask you to find what? Time period. But they won't provide you the values now, but they will provide like this. Consider this is the projectile. If this is the projectile, definitely they will provide you u. Whatever the value is considered, take this as u is equals to 100 meter per second. So u is given 100 meter per second, and it is being projected with what? Let's say 53 degree again. Okay, an object is being projected with 100 meter per second at an angle of 53 degree. Find out the time period. Find out the time period when velocity vector, initial velocity vector, makes an angle 90 degree with one more velocity vector at some time t. I got my point. This question is being given like this. Consider this is the parabola, and let's say this point is 1 point. Maybe initial, maybe at any time t. So at t1, velocity vector is in this direction. Okay, so let us name this as velocity vector 1. Similarly, after some time t, at point over here, consider over here. So at this point, can I say this is the velocity vector 2 at any time t2? I got my point. If I extend this backward, then can I stress this like this? Question is given, find out when velocity vector 1 is making an angle 90 degree with velocity vector 2. I got my point, what I am trying to say. So you need to find time period from t1 to t2. That means what is the time difference between t1 and t2. So I will provide you the hint, do the answer, then I will complete the answer. Okay, generally this is your ux and this is your uy. Yes or no? Consider this object is from here going in this direction, and at any point t, let's say at this point we got velocity vector 2. So this is velocity vector 1, this is velocity vector 2, and consider this angle is 90 degree. Okay. Now, and consider this angle is phi. Okay. All you need to apply what? Cos theta dot product. So cos theta is nothing but, can I write u dot v upon magnitude of u into v? Can I? Over here, what is the angle? 90 degree, cos 90, 0. 0 into this, 0. So can I say u dot v is nothing but 0? I got my point. They can provide you 60 degree, they can provide you 45 degree, they can provide you any angle. If they provide you two velocity vectors are making certain angle, always apply this. Okay. If they provide what? Angle between G and angle between V, always use tan alpha. Got my point? These are the two different questions. Okay. Now apply in that and tell me the answer. Okay. Shall I now? Tell me the ux value. If this is 100, this is 53, cos 53 is 3 by 5. 3 by 5 means then can I say this is nothing but 60 meter per second, and this becomes what? 80 meter per second. Are yes or no? Okay, now tell me initial velocity. So initial velocity is represented along ux, and ux is what? 60 and meter per second. Similarly, vx unchanged, that means can I say 60 meter per second. This value is not changing at all. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Similarly, Vy. Initially, Vy can be written as उधर लिख देता हूँ. So Uy is nothing but can I say 80 meter per second, and Vy can be written as 80 minus of 10t. Can I write like this? Yes or no? Okay. Applying in that, we will be getting what? Answer. So Ux Vx plus of Uy Vy is equals to what? 0. Can I? Scalars and vectors में पढ़े ना ये? हाँ. So ux is what? 60 and vx is also 60. That means can I say 60 into 60 plus of ux is how much? That is 80. 80 into 80 minus 10t, which is equals to what? 0. Substituting here, so 3600 plus of 6400 and minus of can I say 800t, which is equals to what? 0. How many of you got this equation? Yes, very good. Okay, so 3600 and 6400, that means can I? That is 10,000, and minus of 800 goes over there, divided by 800, which is equals to t 101020. So t is equals to, can I write 100 upon 8, and simplifying this, 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are 20, that is 12.5 seconds. Okay, got the answer? Very good, excellent, excellent. So this is the 12.5. So you know now how these two different time periods can be calculated with two different methods. Okay, right now. Okay, last example on this topic. So example number 3 and 100 rupees. 100 rupees. Okay, shall I? Same question. Object is being projected with let's say 50 meter per second and making an angle 37 degree. Okay. Object is projected with 37 degree 50 meter per second. Find out the time period when acceleration vector and velocity vector is making an angle of take 37 degree. Okay, क्या कह रही है? गड़बड़ होगा भाई by seeing price में नहीं. यार क्वेश्चन देखो कितना इजी है. Very easy. Again use tan alpha and tell me the time period. Okay, everyone got the answer ना? सबका आ गया? अच्छा, तो सबको 100 रुपए देने पड़ेंगे मेरे को. चलिए देखते हैं. Now can I say this is your Vx and obviously this angle become 53 degree. Then generally you have used what? Tan of alpha is nothing but Vy upon Vx with a negative sign. Yes or no? And this can be written as Uy minus of Gt upon Vx. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Now over here this 37 degree, 37 cos 37 is nothing but what? 4 by 5. Yes or no? Okay. If cos 37 is 4 by 5, that means 50. That means this velocity becomes 40 meter per second, and along y-axis it becomes what? 30 meter per second. Yes or no? Okay. Substituting these values. So tan 53. Tan 53 is how much? 4 by 3. Are you sure about that? Okay. So 4 upon 3 is nothing but Substituting the value, Vy is 30 minus of 10t upon, that is 40. So 40 into this, get how much? 160, which is equals to minus times of 90 and plus times of 30t, and 250 upon 30, which is equals to time, 0 cancel. That means 3 ones are 3 8, so 8.33 second. How many of you got this answer? Yes or no? Very good, very good. So सबको 100 रुपए मुझे देने पड़ेंगे. क्या देने पड़ेंगे देखते हैं अभी. You asked, I asked time period, you got the time period, yes or no? Now let us check the time period of the flight. T is nothing but 2u sin theta upon g, yes or no? Are yes or no? 6 seconds are hai? Okay. So 2 into this value is 30 divided by 10, then can I say 6 seconds. Time of flight is 6 seconds, and where it is making the angle at 8.33. Are yes or no? Yes, बेटा कुछ समझाना है इसीलिए तो समझा रहा हूं ना. So now, whenever the angle is 45 degree, if the angle is 45 or greater than this, what kind of projection we are learning? We are learning ground to ground projection. First thing. Now listen to me. Stop. What kind of projection we are learning? Ground to ground. An object is being thrown from ground, hitting the ground. When we are throwing with 37 degree, that is less than 45 degree. I will tell you why 45 also, don't worry. So if I throw the less than 45 degree, it is having a time period greater than the time of flight. That means in reality, is it going inside the ground? Yes or no? Ground to ground means from here to here it is taking 6 seconds. Yes or no? It is taking more 2.3 seconds. Na? That means it should be entering into the ground. Consider here is 8.33 seconds. Is it possible? No. Okay. So always remember that if such kind of questions comes into your paper, check the angle of projection is equal to 45 degree or greater than 45 degree. If theta is greater or equal to 45 degree, check in last two questions. I provided 53 and 53 something angles. Yes or no? So in that both angles are greater than 45 degree. When I provided this, so time period is greater than time of flight. Yes or no? So this question, whenever the object is being projected from ground to ground, check once this angle. If this angle is greater than 45 degree or at least it is 45 degree, then directly apply this. Okay, all you need to check what, hardly it takes 5 more seconds to check this one. Already you have Vy. Yes or no? All you need to divide by 10 to check the value. I got my point? Understood everyone? So if this theta is greater than 45 degree or it should be at least equal to 45 degree, this is only applicable for ground to ground projection only. When we are projecting the object from a height, then okay, no need to check this also. Got my point? Now you can write. Okay, shall I now write the next heading, that is equation of trajectory. Equation of trajectory of what? Projectile. So whenever we are calculating equation of trajectory, we need to eliminate the time. Na? Yes or no? We already done this type of questions during the introduction of motion in 2D only. Yes or no? So let us come back to our point. Now consider this is your projection. This is your incident. U is u meter per second, and this is being projected at an angle theta. Then can I say that this ux is nothing but u cos theta, and this one is your u sine of theta. Yes or no? Okay. If someone asks you at any point A, or this can be here, this can be here, any point, considering any point on the projectile, then can I write this as x comma y? Yes or no? So can I say that from here to here, this is the distance which is traveled along x-axis, and from here to here, this is the displacement or distance which is being traveled in y-axis. Can I say that? Okay. So how much it is traveling in x-axis? Generally we use sy, and acceleration along x-axis is 0, so that means can I write sx is nothing but u cos theta t, yes or no? Now just I am removing s, so displacement along s is x is how much? U cos theta. Similarly, displacement along y-axis can be given by u sine of theta minus of half gt square. Can I write like this? So this is the displacement along y-axis and this is the displacement along x-axis. Eliminating the time just by substituting t is nothing but this same equation over here can be written as now t is equals to, can I write x upon cos theta, sorry, u cos theta, x upon u cos theta. Substituting t is equals to x upon u cos theta in this equation, that will provide you what? Equation of trajectory of a projectile. Now let us substitute this. So y can be written as u sine of theta into x upon u cos theta. Can I write like this? Minus times of half of g t square is again x square upon u square cos square theta. Okay, simple simplifications. So you get cancelled here, anything over there, nothing. So y is nothing but x upon, x tan theta. Can I write like this? Sin theta by cos theta is x tan theta minus times of, can I write this as g x square upon 2u square cos square theta. This is the first equation of trajectory you need to remember. Okay, and similarly if I divide and multiply the same equation with sin theta, okay, dividing and multiplying by sin theta, then I will be getting a projectile equation. And so y can be written as x and theta minus of, can I write like this, x square upon 2u cos theta or u square cos theta. Okay, g can be written as denominator in the denominator, yes or no? Denominator can be, yes. So 2u square cos square theta, and this can be written as into cos theta. I am saying that multiplying and dividing by sin theta by sin theta. Are yes or no? Okay, now check this. 2u square cos theta sin theta by g is nothing but your range, and this can be written as your what? Tan theta. Yes or no? So the final equation can be written as x is equal y is equals to x tan theta minus times of x square upon, and this can be written as tan theta upon r. Can I write like this? Acha, can I take tan theta, x tan theta common also? Okay, by taking y is equals to x tan theta as common, left out will be what? 1 minus of x upon r. All you need to remember these two equations. Equation number 1 and this equation number 2. Okay, right on. Okay, shall I now? Let us try to have some examples on this equation of trajectory. They generally don't ask. That will provide you the practice. That's it. Okay, consider u is given. U is equals to 100 root 2 meter per second, and theta is given, let's say 45 degree. Okay, stop writing it, just listen to me. Okay, I have to finish this in only 2 minutes. So u is given 100 root 2 meter per second, theta is equals to 45 degree. Okay, all you need to substitute what? Equation, write the equation of trajectory. What is our equation? Y is nothing but x tan of theta, which is minus times of half g x square upon u square cos square theta. Yes or no? This is our equation. Substituting the value, so y is equals to x tan theta, tan 45 degree. Tan 45 is 1. So gone, that means half into g value is 10 x square, as it is u value, that is 100 root 2 square into cos square 45 degree, that means 1 upon root 2 into 1 upon root 2. Yes or no? Can I say this can cancel out? Left out is what? Only 100. And can I also cancel this 10 and 10? Yes or no? Now left out is how much? 3 zeros. Yes. So y is equals to x minus of x square upon this is 2000. That's it. Okay. Similarly, they will provide you like this. Example number 2. And they will provide you like this. Y is equals to root 3 of x minus of x square upon 125. Okay. If they provide you, find u and theta. So finding u and theta, all you need to do what? Equating those equations. So what is our equation? Y is equals to x tan of theta minus of half g x square upon u square cos square theta. Okay, equate this to this and this, equate and equate these two. I got my point. That's it. You will get the final resultant. So x tan of theta is equals to root 3 of x. Can I cancel this x and x? That means tan theta is root 3. That means theta is equals to what? 60 degree over theta answer. Now what is that next one? Equating what? X square upon 125, which is equals to half times of 10x square upon u square, we don't know, cos square theta. Cos 60 is 1 by 2, na? 1 by 2, that means 1 by 4. That means can I multiply here by 4? Okay, now once this is twice x square get cancelled. Yes, left out is what? 20, and 20 into 125. 125 into 20 is equals to u square, or this becomes 250. So u square is nothing but under the root of 250. That is nothing but what? 10 is left out. Okay. So 20 kar lo isko, usme kya hai? So 20, which is equals to this becomes how much? 50 into 50. That means 50 meter per second. Okay. If you want to write, you can write now. Okay. Shall I? Now the question is like this. And okay, now listen to me. First listen to me. Generally, whenever we project the object, will it go in a straight line or it follow the parabolic path? Parabolic. Why? Because due to gravity, na. So if I provide you, consider, listen to me, consider an object is being projected with u meter per second velocity. Whatever the velocity is, they will ask you the theta. They find out this theta. Find out this theta. An object is being projected. Will it go in a straight line? No. And given that from origin to the building, there is a building 100 meter away. Okay. And similarly, the height of the building is also 100 meters. So what is the height of the building? 100 meter. What is the distance of the building from the projection point of projection? That is what? 100 meter. Angle is 45 degree. No, na? Yes, very good. So angle must and should be greater than 45 degree, then and then only it will crosses the building and falls over there. And also given one thing, the distance between this building and where the point is being landed. So point of landing is given that, let's say 140 meters. Okay, then can I say that range is indirectly given, that is 240 meters. Yes, so range is how much? 240 meters. So we have now range. U is there, but we don't know what is the value of u. Even we don't know the value of u, we can find this theta with this data. Okay, all you need to do what? Equate this with what? Equation of projectile. What is our equation of projectile? That is y is equals to x tan of theta minus of, sorry, ऐसे लिख देंगे इसको. So 1 minus of x upon r. Can I write like this? Can I? Okay. Now, what is the point x? Yes, very good. X is 100 and y? Y is also 100. This point is given, na? That is x comma y is given, and x comma y is nothing but 100 comma 100. Very good, very good. होशियार है तुम बच्चे लोग. So y value is 100, which is equals to x value is also 100. We don't know tan theta. So tan theta, can I write? R is given, that is 240 minus of 100 upon 240. Can I write like this? Can I? Solving that will provide you the answer. Simple. Okay. So can I cancel this 100 and 100? And can I write tan theta is nothing but 240 upon that is 140. Angle परेशान करेगा क्या रे? 0 0 2 7s 2 12s 12 by 7. 12 by 7 to 7 1s are 7, left out is y, 7 7s are 49, left out is 1. Are 1.71, so theta is equals to tan inverse of, can I write root 3? Root 3 value is 1.72 na, nearly equal to this value. So theta is equals to how much? 60 degree. Simple answers, okay? But you all need to remember, if range is given, x coordinate, y coordinates are given, apply what? Equation of trajectory. Okay, write down. Okay, shall I? 100 रुपीज गए बेटा, भूल जाओ. एक काम करो, अभी एक क्वेश्चन देता हूँ, ये क्वेश्चन करो एंड देन 5 रुपीज समोसा खाएंगे. समोसा भी नहीं आ रहा ना 5 रुपये में. 10 रुपीज. ओके चलो, 10 रुपीज. प्रूव दैट question is here. This is your theta and there is one more point here, x comma y. So this is the point, and given that, and here, so this angle is given beta, this angle is given alpha. PM Sharma mein ka hai? Okay, prove that tan of alpha plus of tan of beta is equals to tan of theta. Prove this. You have only 1 minute. Okay, shall I? How many of you got this answer? 13 members. तो 130 रुपए गए समझो. ठीक है, चलो देखते हैं. So can I say this is your x? Yes or no? अच्छा. Can I say this is your something minus of x, that is your range minus of x? Yes, you done like this, r minus of x. Can I write like this? Acha. If this is 90 degree, can I apply tan theta? Tan of alpha is nothing but this value is y. So y upon x. Similarly, tan of beta is equals to what? Y upon r minus of x. Are yes or no? Then third thing, applying theta to equation of trajectory na. So apply that equation of trajectory, then can I write y is equals to x tan theta r minus of x upon r. Can I write like this? Yes or no? So from here, tan of theta can be written as y upon r upon x, y into r upon x into r minus of x. Yes or no? Then adding those two equations will get this one. If it is yes, then hence proved. Which one? Hence proved. So tan of alpha plus of tan of beta should be equal to what? Tan of what? Theta. So y upon x plus of y upon r minus of x. Let us solve this. Solving this, this becomes y into r minus of x plus of y into x upon x into r minus of x. Yes or no? And numerator get cancelled, so yr minus of yx plus of yx upon x into r minus of x. This and this get cancelled, so final output what we got? Y upon r x r minus of x. This is equal to this. Hence proved. हाँ, मुर्गियां प्रूव्ड हो गए ना. लिख लो.